Baseball begins this weekend for the Evangel Crusaders, a 4-game series, Friday and Saturday in Texas. Coach, you begin the season this weekend. I know you're excited about it. You turned over a lot of players last year, a lot you lost to graduation. Let's talk about who you returned, though, starting offensively and in the field. Who are some guys you look to build around?
Well, we obviously will look towards our seniors to provide some leadership there. Michael Headley, Brandon Cobb, those are guys that were all conference performers last year, and we really are going to be looking for them to kind of get things going, set the tone, like they've done it in practice every day. We've really made that a point of emphasis for them to learn to have that a high priority for them. And then Caleb Ginger, who's also a senior, I think he's going to get an opportunity to play early and see what he can do. And I know he's looking forward to that and excited about that. And then, so yeah, those are the guys offensively we'll probably be looking to provide a spark. And then junior-wise, Darren Francis has been a starter for us for the last 2 years, and so he enters his junior year. So those will be the main guys we probably look to kind of get things going for us.
Second year in a row, you have to replace an awesome starting pitcher. But who do you look to there with your staff now? Not necessarily to step in, because Kobe Gaddis was perfect last year, never lost a start. Obviously, it's a lot to ask for somebody to step into that role. But collectively, how do you move forward, and who are you looking to there to lead your pitching staff?
Yeah, last year we said, well, how do we replace Blake McKnight? And my answer was, you don't replace Blake McKnight. Well, we actually did, and it was something not expected. But I would say we're not going to get anybody go 13-0. But we've got some guys, and our pitching rotation is totally changed, totally different this year. We got a guy, Reese Taylor, coming in that's probably going to log a lot of innings, and we'll look to him to throw some big games for us. Justice Bolden is another guy. Corey Neal, our knuckleball guy, he kind of settled in last year, and we think he's going to play a big role this year in our rotation. And one guy we were really excited about last year, and he ended up hurting himself about 4 games into the season, Justin Atchison. He's still a freshman, so he got a red shirt last year, and we think he's going to step in and provide some innings for us in the starting rotation.
When we talked in the fall, you had a lot of people to replace. You brought in a lot of new faces, but you really felt good about the talent that you had at the time. What are the basis for you feeling good about the group that you've got? Who are some people that you look to step in that we don't know yet that you expect to make a splash?
Right. Well, we've had some transfers come in, and we've also had some freshmen come in. Some of our transfers, Andy Padron, a center fielder. Just guy is lightning quick and is going to be at the top of the order, left-handed bat. Just provides a lot of excitement in our lineup. Also, we got a guy coming in from that was here last year but didn't get a lot of playing time. Jordan Kirkpatrick's probably going to take over at shortstop for us, and just as far as talent level, probably better than any shortstop we've had. But young, growing, and starting to mature into that position, and we think by mid-season he'll be pretty comfortable there. So those are some guys we look to. Also, a guy that's played a lot for us last year, but nobody really recognized him a whole lot as a freshman, was Caleb Kaufman at third base, and he split time with a senior, and so he's going to settle into that starting third base spot, and I think exciting to see him, see what he can do. And then we brought in one couple really big bats that we're excited about. Jared Gage from Longview Community College, switch hitter. Guy can really hit and can hit with some power, and so he's going to be in the middle of the order. And then a guy named Ryan Bradshaw, and we've only had one C of O transfer, and he's it, and he can hit, and so we're excited to see what he can do.
I think it's been either 2 of the last 3 years or the last 2 years you set a program record for wins in a season. On paper, it almost looks like you're rebuilding with all the new faces, but how has the success you've had the last, not just 2 years, but now going back 3 or 4, kind of set the expectations for new people coming in and everyone else in terms of what the program goes from here?
Right. It's not something we spend a lot of time talking about as far as we've won this much, we've won that much. I think each team is different, but I think when guys coming in new, they see, hey, they've been averaging 30-some wins, a year the last 3 years, so we're expected to play well, and I just tell our guys my main expectation for them every time we step on this field is you're expected to win, and you need to expect to win, and so I think that's the way we approach every game, and we don't give in to anybody or back down from anybody.
And it starts Friday at Texas College for Evangel. They'll start with a doubleheader Friday and continue that 4-game series with 2 games in Texas on Saturday. For EvangelAthletics.com, I'm Ed Beach.